think this works. Got my Bob Marker, my Price is Right microphone. I think you can see me. Yeah, right. Cool. Let's prop it up there. So I'm gonna go flying here soon. So this is gonna be a short one. If you guys keep liking this kind of content, be sure to hit the like, the subscribe. I did post a video today. Finally got up. I like these little chats we're getting together. These are kind of cool. I'll be honest. I'm digging it. I posted a video of the Nurk Chase, Nurk FPV, Paul McCroll. If you don't know who he is, he's a huge YouTuber. Let me rephrase that. He's a big, huge drone quad racer, freestyle pilot. I mean, if you don't know who Nurk is and you're watching me, you need to go back and look up who Paul is, because he's awesome. Great guy, fantastic pilot. Got to see him again at Rampage, and we did a video together, a collab, if you will. And he posted his. He showed it to me last night. Let me know it was going to drop today. So I was kind of hush. I didn't let anybody see it. It was really good. A lot longer than I thought it was going to be. It's like 7 minutes long. But he got the whole thing. Like, he got up on it. He got really up on me. We never flown together. So it was a great chase video. It was really awesome. If you want to see another one, you can see Ed Recker, another big YouTuber. He did a video as well earlier, a couple months ago. We did one together. It's a great chase video as well. But Nurk's video posted today, and so then I dropped mine. So I had been sitting on it for a couple weeks, waiting to drop it, but I wanted to wait till Nurk dropped his first. So you can see both perspectives, which is pretty cool. You can see what he saw, and then you can see on my video, you actually see the flight from my perspective. And I really wasn't trying to do a video with Paul or Nurk with that night. I really just showed up there. I even told Rue, because Rue was there and Ed was there too. But I told Rue specifically, I'm like, I'm not even going to worry about trying to even get my footage, right? Something that I want to post on my channel. Wasn't even thinking, but I'm in the mindset that you record every flight, because you never know what's going to happen, right? So that's the rule of thumb that we fly with in our crew. You record every single flight. DVR, and if you have HD, do HD. So I recorded it, and then there's what you got. So it was pretty cool. All right, let me go ahead and check in with the chat and see what everybody's saying. We got 5 today. I guess we had a little bit more. If you feel like you want to share it out, please do. That'd be awesome. So today we're doing wings, obviously. Goes without saying. You know, I've got this little camera here, so you can see me here. We're on to building now. So we're going to build a fresh frame. We're going to build a new frame. We're going to build something, just we're not repairing. We're actually going to do a full build. But I have lots of frames to choose from, so I don't know what to pick. It means my crew right here would say right away. Rue would get on here if he sees it. He's still at work. Spec wing, which is right here. These are right wings, spec wings. These are approved by the WRA, so these are allowed to be raced at competitions. They're the FPV WRA. So you can get these. You can also get spec wings from TVRC, VAS, and all basically the ones that are approved. But you can go to FPV WRA, their site, and you can find out which ones are actually approved. So there you go. There's one option. You can do that. So that's basically where we're at right now. Let's see something different, says Huggy. I have more options other than this and what we've been working on. Cool, I have mini two. Oh, this is me. Sorry, I'm getting used to all this, right? All this fandangling technology you guys got nowadays. Something that's in stock, right? So we're not going to be doing anything that has to do with the mini track. I know a lot of people, because of these videos, are getting real hyped up. And they're like, hey, I want one Shelby's flying, or I want one of those wings. Unfortunately, the mini track is no longer available. Click at Right Wing doesn't have them in stock anymore. And they are a special molded frame, so they're very hard to make and get. So when they're in stock, you got to get them, otherwise they're gone. And I make sure I have a stockpile, and I say that very lightly, but I make sure I have a stock of mini tracks on hand. And that's also why you see them fly with lots of tape, because they gotta live a long time. At least a year and a half is what I try to push, but we'll see. Anyways, as I babble on, a TBS spec, there's no such thing. so I can't do that. Sorry, Robert. Yo, what's up, friends? What's up, friends? What's up, Dane? Let me see. Again, freaking Wicked Flights on Nurks. Yeah, it was awesome. That Nurk Chase vid was dope. Yep. DRL, that great guy. Yep, he was on DRL. And what else have we got going on? And toasted a quad and processed. Yeah, speaking of that. So if you haven't seen his Instagram post, I think he has an Instagram post of it. But in the flight that we were doing, we did we did 3 takes or 3 batteries. The way I remember it was there's that long L-shaped, long, huge pipe, right? Basically what it's doing, that pipe is connecting the big facility to the smokestack, right? And that's where everything was kind of getting vented out. That's what I'm guessing. Don't know. That's what it seems like. But it's a big, huge tube, right? It's like, I don't know, 5 foot diameter, probably, something to that extent. I don't know. But either way, you see me fly under it a number of times, to kind of barrel roll over it, corkscrew. One of those passes, though, I thought it was when I went underneath the pipes and the structure and flew down. And when I went down, because I kind of changed without telling him, because we were articulating what we were doing. I was trying to tell him where we were going, what we're doing before it happened, but kind of got in the moment. Went underneath the pipes. I didn't quite tell him that I was going to go underneath the big one, right? And when I went underneath the big one, he didn't expect that, and bam, he just hit that thing. And that's what you see at the beginning of his video that he posted today. But he also posted the actual, I think Winston did or somebody did, either one of those 2 guys did, of the actual footage, because he has DJI footage of it. And it's pretty funny. But either ways. So yeah, he smacked the crap out of it. Mogi, right? I can never say it right, man. You come every day. I appreciate it. But I just can never get your name right, and I'm sorry. He's typing out phonetically or something. No right wing. Now, that's a tough choice for you. I know, I mean, I've got other frames, but there's some that I just don't really want to get into. But most of them are, yes, right wing. I do have I'll just show them all, and then we'll go through there. We'll go through that as soon as I get through all your guys' chats, because I like reading these chats. They're kind of cool. Plus, you can tell I highlight who I'm talking about right away. We can have a conversation. Can I just get one from Shelbyville? No. Dane writes, I'm heading to the flying field now to run the auto tune in that iNav 3.0 with my Nano Talon Evo. That's awesome, dude. And I really hope you come back and give me some feedback personally, because I actually am interested, and I know Rue is too, to find out how iNav, the 3.0 upgrade is with that auto tune feature, because we really do want to know if it can help out, especially with our long range, because I do have some long range gear, and it's running iNav. Like I said, whenever I run long range stuff, then I have to have a flight control board out there. I need that data more than I need it to actually tune the aircraft, but I am interested to see if what the outcome is. That'd be really neat. So yeah, cool if you do that. LOL, best part of my name is all the different ways people say it. I'm sure. Mugoi. I don't know. I'll butcher the shit out of it if you just let me sit here for 5 minutes. All right, so we're going to move on, right? So I'm going to move away from the little screen, kind of look over here at the big screen. Make sure you guys can still hear me. I'm pretty sure that mic's pretty good. So in here, I've got 3 specs. All right, these are all what Chris just sent me. I can do that if you guys prefer. I've done a bunch of these. These will be one I will be building for racing, specifically for competition. So it'll be done perfect, and then I'll make sure it's completely ready to go to a competition, because wing racing's popping back up again, which is cool. And then the other 2 will be built for practice. Just one specifically for freestyle, one specifically for racing, and then I'll have a practice rig, my day-to-day, my everyday one, if that makes sense, right? But I have the inventory to do it. The only problem I have right now, just to let you know, and I talked about this before in previous build videos, I love to have what it was cut out of, the block it was cut out of, because when I go to build it, it helps me in keeping the frame true and straight, right? So, but thankfully they're all the same. and I will just reuse this one the block that he has, and I think that's probably what he did. Probably plus to save space to get 3 into this small box, which he did. And I'll just reuse that, and that's fine. And I'll save it too for future repairs, because Lord knows I'll have them. And I'm just gonna go here and keep rotating around all my stock. Let you guys pick which one I do. You can probably see me in this small screen. Oh yeah, now here's a special one, right? This is really special. All right, I don't even remember the name of this damn frame. All right, this is a sweet frame. I got this one last year. I haven't done anything with this one yet because Chris Click sent it to me specifically and said he would like to do this one together. I guess he really wants to see me get better at building for sure. I guess, but wants to make sure this one's done absolutely to his idea, I guess. So I'll pull out the frame and show you all the bits and pieces, and we'll move along from there. And I'll try to catch your, I'm bouncing around camera to camera and whatnot and this stuff. So I'll try to read your comments as they pop up. Okay. Let me see. Robert writes, my TBRC spec didn't come with saddles. Okay. TBRC spec, if you were trying to say that earlier, then yes, you get a TBRC spec wing. If you like Anthony's stuff, they are good frames. I'm not going to deny that whatsoever. No? And I have 4 right wing, but they're good. They're actually good frames. And Anthony's stuff's really getting up in a game. He's got some other good frames out there. Absolutely worthy of getting. And I've got one of his frames here that we can talk about possibly building. All right, this one's sick. This one's absolutely amazing. I don't want to mess with it too much because God, I don't want to screw up which bay it's in. All right, tape's on top. And is that how we're gonna do this? See, this is already going downhill. You wonder how I get to the finish line, right? First. Like I'm treating this like it's made of porcelain or something. All right, this is on the bottom, this is on the top. So here you go. And then we got this frame. That bay. Wide open. Lots of empty space. So there's another frame, right? This would be a sport class frame. You got the elevons cut into the frame. It's tapered back. It's a little blocked off right here. That's something we might be able to fandangle and change. I don't know. We'll see. Chris's stuff's always cut to like it's crazy. And it's made out of the Drac foam. So it's made out of the same material the mini Drac is, I believe. Yeah, looks like it. So I'll call these like Drac foam editions. That's what we call them in the Right Wing Nation. So there's another frame. Okay. It's a possibility. I would have to consult Chris with that. So that's why that one has not been out. So still have more. Okay. So there's one. Another option that's option 2. So remember that one. I don't remember the name of this frame. So the rest of them I do. There's another one. The mini Dracs over here. Okay. What is this one? All right, I got another one. This is a cool one. This is another neat one. I only have one of these. I've only owned one of these, but not in this configuration. All right, which this is a super spec. Difference between this and a regular spec are some slight changes, but the main thing will be it's basically a spec in a nutshell, right? I must have stolen something out of here already. The bag has been opened. The main thing about this one is it's verts, like the hardcore series, right? But not just there. So we can get it dry fit. My hands are shaking. Now I got to make sure I do the right ones. So don't butcher me if I put it the wrong ones on the wrong side. But then you have these. Doesn't look right. Something to that effect. Usually labels these. Yeah. So these are bottoms. And well, this has got to be top then. You'll have a couple of these on the top. So there's all this fencing. Don't want to get into it right now too much. Just take it right there. And then you have another one on the other side. Basically, right. Pretty much. I can dig up the old spec, but I'm not going to. In a nutshell, yeah, I guess, but not really. All right. So these are definitely like from the hardcore series, and they're up on my wall in front of me, and I can't show them to you unless you move the camera around, and I'm not going to do that. So just leave it there. Anyway, so this is a super spec. You slide great. Usually this is what I run in sport class. This is super spec. So that's option number 3. Super spec. We got the mystery frame from Chris. We have a spec, traditional, and then a super spec. So that, or three. There you go, 3. Okay. This way. What else do I have? I have this frame. I don't even know what it is anymore. Who the hell sent me this one? Let's find out. Tough Wings. It looks like it's a proto, so I don't know if I do want to build this because it's probably a proto. Never got around to it. It's a Tough Wing spec wing. So I don't know about that. We'll kind of here. We'll saunter this one back over to its resting spot. So we have spec, super spec, mystery frame. Let me look what else I have over here. We're coming down to the last bits and pieces. And then I have, this will be the last one. All right, and then the last one I have is TBRC's Son of a Spec. Here's another one. I also have some 250s, but they're not here, so I guess I'll just talk about them when they get here. How's that? So here's a Son of a Spec. I don't know how to build this thing for shit at all. I'm going on the assumption of applying what I do know of building wings to this principle, making this little one. There you go. Son of a Spec. A little motor mount right here. It's got another motor mount. I think I have it over there in the other room. You can do it this way. I mean, this is just like a scaled down spec. So those are your choices. What do I pick? Do I go option 1, which is spec wing? That's option 1. Option 2, mystery frame, Drac foam, sick, awesome looking thing, lightened. 3, super spec, which is again Drac foam edition. Or you do 4, which is right here, which is TBRC's, Anthony's Son of a Spec. And I'm game to do any one of them and let you guys choose because I sure as hell can't figure out which ones. Because I've got currently in my flight arsenal, if you will, or my fleet that is airborne, I have my Lambo, which is my mini Drac. I have an Optera 1.2. I have the Nano Drac is back. By the way, we remade it yesterday. Rue came out, stopped on his way home real quick. That's all he did. Got me up in the air, landed a couple times, tested it, and Nano Drac is now back, airborne, flying again, and it's hauling. So doing more testing again today. Still needs to get some things tweaked out, but she got up and she was moving. So I have my Nano Drac, and then I have the Siren, which is that proto spec that I smacked into the ground and did what Chris told me not to do, which is I did crash it, but it was purely stupid mistake. I flew out of range. I didn't have crossfire in it. I'm so used to flying over there with crossfire. It had a stupid DX4 or whatever the shit is in there. And it went out of range and then it went down. So didn't destroy it, but it did crack it. And it's built so well. Like, I don't know if I want to screw with it, but either way, I could fix it real quick, Shelby style and be airborne with that. So I have plenty. My point is to fly and stay airborne. So I'm not hell bent on I gotta have this and I gotta have that, right? So it's up to you guys, the 11 of you, 10 of you that are in here. I'm gonna let you all vote. Everybody gets one single vote, and I will scroll through here and see the chat and find out which one is the winner, and then that's what we're gonna build. And that will be the. How the hell did I get a ladybug in here? Like shit, for real. See it? The fuck is that? How the hell did you get in here? You dead? You playing dead? What the shit is that? Oh, you bitch, you're playing dead. Get out of here. All right, sorry. All right, so everybody's gonna vote, and I'll give you some time to figure it out. And if you want to vote, that's great. But there is 10 of you in here, and that's plenty. I'm not voting, so it's up to you guys. Whatever vote wins. Again, number 1 is the spec. Okay, by Right Wing. Number 2 is the mystery edition, whatever the hell it is. 3 is a super spec, Drac Formation Lightened. Oh, that one's going to rip too. That one's going to fly like amazing. And then number 4 right here, Son of a Spec by TBRC. Different manufacturer. I'll sit here and have some of my soda. I would play my, well, I guess I can. I do have my trusty dusty sound board. If you think I'm giving up on my soundboard, you are sadly mistaken. And let me see. Let me go ahead and play this. Everybody have plenty of time to contemplate their life-changing decision for Shelby. What is Shelby going to be doing for the next 4 or 5 live streams? It's up to the viewers now. See, we got 3, which would be the mystery, which would be the super spec so far. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Son of the Spec. I got a 1 for the, you got 4 for the, whatchamacallit, super spec. And then you got, it's like we're almost tied for Son of the Spec. 4. It's that tiny one. Right, number 3. 4. Barely an airflow on there. All right, so another 10 seconds or so. I'm gonna figure it out. I gotta count too. I'm stalling. That's what I'm doing. I'm stalling. 1, 2, 3. It looks like Super Spec's the winner right now. Looks like that's gonna be the winner. It's much of the chagrin of Anthony Lord Wyman. But it is what it is. I told you guys you get to vote, and that's what I'm going to be building. All right, so it's not like I got a shit ton more people here in Super Spec, and we can compare to my non-lightning one. All right, I think the viewers have chosen, and there we go. I can really get stupid because I got my microphone thing working here. Tell them who's the winner. Come on down now. Here we go. Sorry, Son of a Spec. You're going to have to take a back seat. All right, today's winner. That's right. Our winner today is, Super Spec. That's his winner today. All right, that's what we're building. We'll go ahead and build this Super Spec with the fences and all. So let's take a gander at what we've got going on here. I'm getting crazy with the music, but it's all right. It's been a while. Get the rest of the crew here. We'd have a show. All right, what do you get in this nice box right here? What do you get? Lightened Drac Foam Edition Super Spec with beautiful fences. Look at this. Sexy stuff. All righty. Got her all laid out. Admire our winner. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. All right, cool enough. All right, so just so you see what's all going to be involved in this build. We got our winglets, right? Well, it's kind of big, but okay. Yeah, I guess that's right. Battery bay cover. This is our the base, the bottom plate. And then, of course, your fencing for the top and the bottom, and your two verts, right? And that's pretty much where we're at. Then you've got your mystery spar that's got glue on it, so that doesn't belong. I actually need that. It's a backup mini Drex spar. That's what that is. It's gold up around here. Losing that. Stay right there. Good. All right. And then the spars, which I don't have right here. I don't know where the hell I put them, but either way, I have a ton of them. I don't know why I have this in here. I have to figure this one out. But this is the actual canopy top cover. No, that's not right. Where am I? That can't be right. Where is it? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. So we have the. I'm missing a top plate. That's what I'm missing. That's why I'm confused. I'm like, all right, I got the bottom battery. I got the bottom component part right there. Right? See, this goes under here. Bam. And then I'm missing the top part. So I got to find one. I don't know where it is. Well, either way, I've got spares. Like, not a big deal. It's just corrugated board. So I've got enough backups. My Elevons, I don't know why he sent or why I do have two sets, full sets, but I do. No big deal. We'll have to shave these down and round the bottoms and all that good stuff. And then that's it. That's it. And then some laminate. So this laminate's a little different than the stuff I race with. Stuff's heavier, stronger, right? Hear it. It's got that noise, right? Just you can hear it. It's thicker. All right. So I don't know what if I'll race this one. I don't know what I'll do with this one, right? I just know I've got it on hand, and we're gonna build it now. So cool. I'm not gonna start today. What I'll do is we'll start beginning of next week. We'll start this build and go from there, from beginning to end. So, and I'll keep them short, hour and a half build time each time. Try to move along fairly quickly. Not like I need to get it hurried up or anything. Just, I don't want to sit here and make 4 videos 4.5 hours long each, right? Just get it done. So I won't say quick and easy. We'll take our time. We'll make sure we build it right and obviously completely straight. I don't have the cutout like I do on that mystery frame where it actually has the block. I don't have that. So I'm going to have to make sure, and what I might do is steal the bay from that spec wing that I got in and lay this in there just to help me keep the line straight so I don't have a twist. Check in with the chat group. We got 9 of you in here. So Super Spec is the winner. Let's go back a bit and see what I got. We got the voting. Little wings don't fly that great. Typically. It's typically true. More wind. The wind affects them a lot more. So that's the difference. Now, these son of a specs, they've gotten them up to over 110, I think 120, maybe even 130. I'm not doing that. It's just not my thing. Unless I'm going to race the damn thing, but I don't have any intention of doing that. I mean, I wouldn't think so. I'm just going to read through the chats here. 4. All right, sorry, that's your vote. Barely an airfoil. Yeah, I think I mentioned that earlier, or you mentioned that earlier, and I said yes, I agree. There's no much airfoil on that. Some Super Spec, and we compare. Yeah, and here's the non-light version. So Rue's got, that's the one Rue has. Non-lightened and with the typical foam that we use. This is lightened and Drac foam. Well, what's the difference, you might ask? Well, there's a big difference. The foam is way better on a Drac. It's just heavier. I used to have a tiny wiener wing. Oh, man, I remember them. It was 7-inch wing running on 1S battery. I remember those little bastards. Challenge 4. 4 is the weakest link. Poor music, he says. I'll run to that. I got you on that. All right. This frame looks sick. all naked or naked. I would imagine that's what you meant to say. Boom, chicka wow wow. There you go. What we got here from Moog. Hey all, thanks for joining us today. Sometimes it get lonely in here. It's someone, please. Yeah, sometimes it's just me and him, right? So two guys solid and hit a like and a thumb up and share it out. That way we have more in here to shoot the shit. He doesn't just like talking to me. I don't mind just talking to him. It's funny though. Great choice. Looking forward to the build. Cool. And then what we got here at the end, nice. What's going to be the weight difference here? That's a good question. I would love to know what the weight difference is this naked right here. Just right these two pieces versus the two pieces that come in a traditional super spec kit. I don't know. This is still damn light, right? But when I go outside and I get the one on my car, which is that Siren one that's proto spec, man, that's even lighter. That's just insane how light that thing is. And that thing's fully built. But either way, this is going to be a great frame. These fly really awesome. What Rue's chomping at the bit is he wants to have this one up because he really wants to see it, and I do too, I'll be honest. I want to see how it freestyles because I have never freestyled a super spec. You've seen me do, hundreds of videos. I don't say hundreds, but tens of videos of the spec wing freestyling, but I've never done it with the super spec. And I'm just telling you, when you get, your tack angles like you're banking like this and whatnot, these allow you to keep your nose up, right? So you don't lag down. It's gonna be interesting. His is ready to go. I don't know why he's just not ready to take it, but it's up to him. And I don't deliver, so screw that. You come and get it. What we got right here? As you guys keep chiming in, which is cool. We fixed this one last week, right? Yeah, we did. We fixed this one. What was it last week? Mogi. I'm gonna keep calling you Mogi. That's the only way I can say it. Was it last week or the week before? I think it was. But either way, yeah, this is the one we fixed. But now we're actually going to build. I want to say a one-off, but and it's not a proto, but it's definitely you only can get these in Drac Edition when Chris has the material. In other words, you don't get them that often, right? And I don't know if you can get this anymore in this condition, right? They're like special edition. There you go. That's the right word to use. Special edition. So there we go. I'll leave it out. I keep feeling like I need to put it away, but I don't. So I guess we'll just pull it out and put it on the table. How's that? Get it at least a little bit going so we're looking like we're doing something here. And then the first IO badge. That means the nail fell. That's another falling. Alerts. All right. Fencing. And some here and here. Laminate. I'm not going to pull it out because the table's really kind of a mess. Two Elevons ready to rock and roll. These two were taped together, so I'm for sure using them. Motor mount. Screws. Hate the damn plastic. I hate it. And there we go. That's our build. Keep the laminate for later. We obviously know what laminate is, but I guess I'll move along just a little bit. I'm waiting. Basically, I'm killing time. Rue, hurry up. Finish work, goddammit. Let's go fly. It's supposed to be done. Trying to get him moseying along, so we go. Let's go. And as I'm waiting for that text to come in, I'll go ahead and show you what I was talking about earlier. So I have all these specs, right? Got to keep them together. Keep them separated. All right, I'm gonna make sure I don't screw this one up. See how he marks them with the part that you that it's cut out of, right? So you can remember what's what. Because I got to take this out. And for the moment, I want to see if I can use this. All right, so we see what we're using right here, right? Start picking some of this stuff up. Let's see. My thought process would work. Yeah, there we go. See? It's inside the spec chopped block. All right. We have it backwards. Tis a do, I do. Ah, much better. Okay. All right. Good. All right, this is, yeah, that's actually very fucking nice. It's like I'm doing a card trick. All right, which hand? Sorry. My wife would say you're being a dork. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to use these to glue it together, glue the halves together, put the spars in. So I'm going to have to cut and fillet this thing open and use the top and bottom. So if you've watched any of my build videos before, in the past, I have them on my YouTube channel. They're actually under playlists. You can see me building a spec wing. This is different. We're doing a super spec. And these aren't going to stay up. I'm going to make it. If you want to see it, you got to catch them when it's live, right? Because otherwise I'm going to take them down because I cannot cloud my channel on my personal channel with it just a ton of live streams, right? And it's just not good for retaining your base of viewership. So what I will do is, this is catch them when you can kind of stuff, right? You'll learn as we go along. I'm not going to turn it into a build series. I'll yank them down. They'll go unlisted after a couple of days, and then that way I don't cloud it up. And maybe I'll make a playlist or something to that effect. And I mean, now I could delete them. I'll still be able to see them. How much is this complete? Ready to fly? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Let me use my phone and let me go find out how much one of these costs now, because I really don't know. So you got to go to Right Wing, RITEWING.com. Nope, that's not it. Which one is it? Right. Is this site down? Where is this site at? RightWingRC.com. Sorry. RightWingRC.com. RITEWIN. Is that right? Am I getting it right? Yeah. It's got a special right now on, I think it does, on the God damn it. Yeah, it does. No, maybe not. Don't quote me on that. I thought he did. Shop. Go to kits. And if you're interested in getting an awesome frame, you get a 44. Hardcore 44s are awesome. Mini Z kits. Let's go see if he has them in stock. Look. So he sells a spec wing for $95. Don't hold me to that. That's definitely not for a light and Drac edition. So who knows? I have no clue. What we got here? I would say probably, a couple hundred, a frame built, depending on the manufacturer, and then you got to who's going to build it for you, right? Because these aren't like you're going to buy a Strix Nano Goblin or something like that, right? These aren't mass produced in that manner, right? You've got to build it, or you need to know someone who will build it for you, or pay someone to build it for you, right? And then that's just down to how much the builder charges you to build it. It just depends. The better the builder, I'm sure, the more money it's going to cost. How close to building again is Chris? I think he's ready. Like the last I saw, last update from Click, moved his location and facilities, and it's all up. And I think he's ready to cut, or is in the process of cutting. I think he was getting rid of some old news stock, if you will, and rotating that out, and then he's back to cutting. I think he's back to cutting. So look for the inventory to go back up. And that the reason why that low was because he had to uproot and move everything and build a whole new structure. I mean, he built it from the damn ground up, literally, no bullshit. So it's pretty amazing. I can't wait to go out and see it, actually. I'm pretty excited. I'm getting some text messages here, so I'm over here looking at my phone while I'm communicating with all of you. And this is from a spec wing or a racing group right here. That's I'm chatting. They're talking about stuff they use to spray on their frames, right? So that's a good point. So we're going to go ahead and like I said, I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm just going to give you the process of what we're going to do. Day one, we'll see how far we go. We're going to glue the halves together like such using these bays. We're going to put the spars in, cut them, and put them in and drop them in with the gluing method that we've done in the past. We'll make sure we razor all these channels out with the razor blade, a new one, clearing any possible sticky foam reattaching from the cutting process, right? Sometimes it happens. It doesn't really happen that much on these, but too much, but you got to get in there, clear out the channel, lay your spars, do your gluing method, which is going to be, once again, we're going to use Starbond with E6000 as the cap, as the top. Okay, so this is going to put it in the channels, cap it off with this, and let it sit overnight. I'm probably even going to do this, glue it, let it sit overnight, and then do the E6000, let it sit overnight. Probably what I'm going to do, because it's the best bonding method, is when you use the Starbond and you let it sit overnight. That's found out not by me, but by Rotor Ranch figured that one out. So kudos to him. And so we'll do that. And then we'll prep for, and that doesn't take too long. I mean, that's really not really the only thing we're waiting on is just the gluing to dry, right? Once we do that, then we're going to do the lamination process. And what I'm getting to right now is they're talking right now in a group about what spray adhesive they use, right? Because we use spray adhesive on our frames right here. We sand them to get a little bit of fuzz on the foam to make everything be able to, something for it to grab, right? For the glue to grab and the laminate. So you raise the hairs up by doing a gentle sanding, and then we spray it. So now there's tons of school of thought, right? And one is, which do you use? Well, we all use 3M, and we use either the 77 or the 90. Chris swears by the 90. I agree with him. The 90 works. It's just heavier. So if you're building for performance and you're like wanting to compete, 90 might not be the route to go. 70 might be the route to go. And don't paint anything, right? Because normally these frames are white, right? You just don't paint it and just use the sand, spray the 77, keep it light. It sprays much more even. This stuff comes out thick, and you got to be at a certain distance to get it spread on there nice and neat. But it makes a much better bond with the laminate. It stays on a lot longer. So we'll be using that, and that's what we're going to use in most of our build. And then after that, it's just laying in the electronics. Yay! Which I've got to procure between now and then. Ruth says he's driving. All right, so that means I probably need to start packing up and getting ready myself. So yeah, there we go. Definitely worth the wait for his work. Yeah, absolutely, totally agree. All right, so I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna put this spec bling back. Make sure it stays together with its buddy. And actually, you know what I'll do? I'll tape this together so I don't get them separated because there's another frame in that box. This tape that I'm using from Marty is probably older than some of my children. All right, nice and loose tape. I got to use tape again. All right, so we'll do this one another build. And I have many more frames. So I have a lot of the Hardcore series. I have a 36, 30, or a 38, a 44. I have a Velocity 48, which is my frame, and then I have a Juggernaut over there. So there's many more frames we can do. I just didn't put those up for a vote. All right, I think that's pretty much it. So cool. If you guys are so inclined and you like this kind of stuff, be sure to tune in on Monday. The way my job works and everything, because I'm a contract pilot kind of guy, I could be usually on like in the early afternoon, like Eastern time, like 1, 2 o'clock, somewhere around there. And that's probably what I'm going to continue to do. So if you like all this, be sure to hit the thumb up down below. Share it out. It's all good for the algorithm. We get more people on here, so Mogi isn't sitting here with just me. And Rue, you better hurry up because I'm ready to roll. We're going to go fly. We're going to go test the Nano again. So if you guys have been watching us lately, we've been fixing the Nano Drac, or I've been fixing the Nano Drac, got it all done yesterday. That was on feed, and then we went out and tested it and flew it. And like I said earlier, success. Still doing some tweaks and tune, and we're going to do that again today. Weather conditions are a lot more favorable than they were yesterday. Yesterday we had a lot of strong wind. Today winds have died down. Got a lot of overcast, but Those are what we call sets. We'll see how good those sets are for us today. Maybe they will be bountiful with plenty of video. Maybe they'll have video. One day you'll get to see all this stuff, folks. I promise you. That day is not now or anytime soon. God willing. So, hey, be sure to have a nice, safe 4th of July. Please don't drink and drive. Have lots of drinks and have fun, but just be smart. I'd like to see all you come back in one piece. Those of you who are celebrating the 4th of July and the rest of you are just having a normal 4th of July weekend in your country. Good. Enjoy it. Be safe. Have fun. Get lots of flights. If you have a video that you want me to see, be sure to tag me in it on your social medias or Instagram or YouTube or whatever, and I'll be sure to check it out and leave a comment and all that good stuff. And again, thank you all to all of you that come to my channel on the regular and those of you that subscribe to my channel and watch my videos. That's why I keep doing it, guys and gals, that you keep me motivated and keep me going. So until next time, remember, be safe. Love you. Go get you some.